take a look at fuel price increment, we'd expect to say we foresee a decrease in the price, rather than we see increase in the price of fuel. I mean, last week, to be specific, between Wednesday and Thursday, we see the NPRA and the people a press release that the fuel price come up from 25 leones to 28.50. I mean, that's not the National Petroleum Regulatory Authority. I mean, this don't cause a lot of debate across the country, when people and expect say, well, price no go up na the world market, but why salon? I mean, we decide for, I mean, is we fuel price. I mean, we're amongst the countries across Africa where the fuel price they above $1. Specifically, they between $1, 1.20, 1.30. That means $1.20 or $1.39. I mean, that's the 28.5. So they're amongst countries them, and which of course the highest country in terms of fuel price. Now, okay, you might go back to 2022. The fuel price per barrel was a world market now be $100, and price of fuel will be around 30 leones. I mean, from that end from March to that of December, it will get closed for get 30 leones, and now per barrel is about $70. And why 28.5? So that's what we're asking. So spin go right down to 2011. Fuel per barrel now be $110 or $111. By then it was 22, from 18,000 leones per gallon to 22, and that equivalent will put into like 4 to 5 leones per liter. So waiting don't they go wrong? How we don't they address fuel situation in the country? I remember where price go up, I will tell you where fuel price go up. It in fact affects every other aspect of it to do in terms of transportation, in terms of food commodities them. I mean, within the country, price and therefore go up, and that's what we don't begin to see now so far. But a lot of people believe that this price not for the outside this. So I mean, if it's $70 per barrel, then we expect this price for the lesser than USA it is. So remember I telling about 2022 we be there like $100 per barrel. Well, that no will be the price. So USA we don't get it wrong. How we don't miss this as a nation? So they expect for council to Thomas Barnett, I think that the name Nande, we I mean himself they come out from the director of Compliance Passenger Welfare Association, and of course they can talk to you, and also the household name online we get Edmond Abu, and of course we in the executive director for Native Consortium and Research Center. So Edmond Abu they get online for me who can talk about, I mean, also we don't get along as a nation, whether if we don't get along as a nation, or probably it's because of governments want to put one or two things in place for make sure say, well, we go before as a nation. So I introduce my guest into the program, Thomas Barnett, we director of Compliance and well, of course, Passenger Welfare Association. Good morning and welcome to the Epic Morning.
Good morning, Fambudona. Good morning.
And we expect to get Edwin Abu online for me. We can talk about, well, we supposed to see the fuel price go down, but rather than it don't increase. So we expect to talk to Edwin Abu pretty soon. So Barnett, how the weekend be look like?
Well, very hectic. Okay. I know people are not glad because we expect something else, different results now, okay. But we don't see the opposite, and so it's a shock because we may expect say a downward trend for the sea in terms of fuel, but we don't see an increase. We don't make it don't impact everybody in life.
How shock is that shock?
Because what would they listen, what would they follow, and a week prior we even see some sites they be done. Some fuel station not begin to sell 22, and yes, and I hope they feel say okay, well, this is not good news. The other one then go calm down, but then just 3 or 4 days after that, and the fuel just go up immediately to 28.5. The ceiling, under the new language, the ceiling there is the ceiling up to 28.5 from 27.4. So which means, and then before that 10 days, they sell 24, 25.
Yeah.
So when that ceiling go up, we see everybody go up automatically to the 28.5, which means transport fare automatically they go up because some man get for adjust in cost because of the ceiling. We don't go up.
So, waiting, you feel say, I mean, not the reason for, because like how you say, people and they expect this price for go down. World markets, the price not they up. I mean, it's still $70 per barrel. We don't get worst scenario, and we expect price to go up also. But I mean, waiting in your view, waiting are the reason.
I'm still baffled, according to PRA, because we're really therefore. Now for the day out, for try for explain to the common man, and they are thinking so people don't go understand why the increase. We know they try for actually compare ourselves to other countries.
According to the Leone policy, it's a global concern.
Yeah, it's a global concern, but what we don't see, we don't they go down. You know, if you don't they go down, we don't see even one fuel station begin sell 22, then 2 or 3 days later, we don't see don't go up. It's a concern to everybody. So therefore, for know why if they don't buy, and the dollar rate in the country is stable, you know. But then they say that the Platt movement, and they talk about the quality of the fuel. They buy salon, they buy the best quality. I don't know how we can actually qualify that statement today, because there's no way of me knowing. Now then the expert then they say that, and that they don't ace the ceiling up. Again, we go also ask the fuel station the way they sell them and they at 27.4 when are able for sell at 24.25 and still make profits. I don't understand why immediately the ceiling go to 28.5 when all is up immediately. But yesterday or day before, we don't begin to say Zala.
They sell at 26.
Yeah, they don't begin sell 26. So it's really conflicting.
So the thing where I will talk about the importers. And that of the one way they regulate those importers. I mean, Usai, the misunderstanding, I don't know if I'm the right to put time, because if they only really come with the fuel, they use your money, come with fuel, and certain side, according to what you say, don't begin sell 22, and this was a shock for you for make it go up. The regulatory say, well, put as a selling price 28.5. I mean, Usai, the misunderstanding there.
Well, like you said, disconnects there. Definitely between the one way they bring the fuel and the regulatory body. What we don't see when they expect at that time where the market don't regulate itself, which is good. I mean, say competition don't come. One person not able to monopolize the markets anymore. When we don't make actually then be able for the first time we able to see, and then they sell below the ceiling and PRA they set. That was good. So good news to everybody. At the same time, we expect maybe even where they feel they go down at the world market, maybe the ceiling go down, come down. However, they can say the ceiling where they set and adjust that they tell you so you cannot sell above that price there, but you're there at liberty for sell below that price there as long as you're able to meet your cost and they make profits, which is what they are doing. So I still not able to understand in this instance again where the ceiling don't go up and then somebody don't come back. Zala, I give them credit for that again. Then they immediately begin sell below that ceiling again. So now still we try to understand which side the disconnect there, where they even go up to 28 in the first place, you know. But like I said, it's competition there now. I sure say where they don't begin sell, people they want there's other fuel stations there along that same corridor. They just go on for sale because that small difference there, where that 2 million there, all man go the balance for go buy to Zala, and you will set the buy you want let you turnover go be quick. It's in your interest for let put and let's say get customer.
But yet still, you know, they are the interest of salon people, and because like how you say, people may expect even though for it at 26,000 for the below that particular amount there. So waiting at the concern of passengers welfare organization.
Well, not just passengers, the transportation are the biggest mover. You know, in the economy, everybody travels. You know, you transport goods. You know, so whenever fuel is affected, it trigger the effect all over with everybody, and that's our concern. So the everyday markets people themselves, then they all get for increase in price and say because fuel. And if you look at that, and somebody they go even the way they plant say in a garden, they go picking plasters for cancel. It must get for pay transport for Brian Canada market. So he or she is affected anyhow you look at them.
And the sad reality, the way how we as citizens, how we dey express when certain situation happen in the country. I mean, you look at, say, well, Puda taxi drivers, keke, bike riders, how we dey express. And I don't go through these thoughts for quite a long time. Some 1 year back to 2 years back, fuel price now be 28. And you will look at the price of transport IBD. Now this 28 versus that 28 day, it's quite different because of when that 28 day, the price with that is particular amount. I mean 5,000 keke some certain area and I'll be 10,000 and all. But now this 28, you see, they don't move away from 5,000, don't go to 6,000. Some area na 12,000, some na 14,000. I mean, this is a concern for the one them way they take transport. Why this they happen?
Yeah, because one thing again, we go for blame. We get now the SLPTA, Sierra Leone Public Transport Authority. Now then, they in charge, responsible for setting fare, right?
Okay.
Before when they set fare, then they only use one variable, which is fuel. And the one in how they run transportation, to be fair to them, they said that's not the only variable you do use for set transport fare, okay? Because then they buy the spare parts. Them with the,
is it a new concern?
It's not a new concern. Quite honestly, to be fair to them, it has always been a concern. But we will always say, let's get a baseline fare with the force, because now from that one day we don't set them.
You want to put it as a legit concern, because I'll tell you, if price for fuel now, let's say it's 10,000 units, okay, from let's say from St. John to Lomley, it's 10,000 units. Price go down today 26,000, it therefore still remain 10 units.
Yes.
But if price go back to 28, then the price still they go up.
Yeah,
why this they happen?
Because it's also left with the individual people back what they do, because the way we do business is we want to gain at all cost, and adjust with your mentality. More in the transport sector, I pay a candle from St. Mary's to here bike na 10 Leone I pay. This is a very short distance, 10 Leone, right? And it has been that way. Even though fuel can down now, then they still maintain that 10 Leone. It's just that way in the transport sector. Sometimes where price don't can down, even the way fuel can down, they know they adjust. They still maintain that, because this is not the time for me to make more. And we got to foresee that now, even because now what don't happen in the transport sector? They don't go first. They don't set the new price then. That price list not come out officially. So now everybody now they regulate themselves. Almost like we don't turn to the fuel markets for the next 2 days where they don't regulate themselves. So they don't do now, similar to the transportation. Everybody they add in your own price how it see fit, which is wrong. Now they actually would they say the Ministry of Transport with SLPTA, because not even the Ministry of Transport, the Act, the 2023 Act and SLPTA.
But the overall body for over
the Ministry of Transport.
Ministry of Transport.
Yeah, but there's inside the Ministry of Transport there's a specific agency where responsible for fare. Now SLPTA, not to the Ministry of Transport. That's not even their job anymore. So actually, they will try for pass on that responsibility to SLPTA. Let them take that charge. What the SLPTA don't do, in a month ago, they do this fare and tariff and fare regulation. They invited all of us to go see them. Now that then got for use now for the determine for set price then for across the transport sector. And one of the things that we then do, whether they try for correct now, they're not going to just use one variable, which is fuel, for determine transport fare. Then therefore look into other operating cost of to the operator then safe for determine say this could be the exact or the kind of transport we go use now this particular corridor.
So from which you say, so it means like transport for go past, because if putting
it
all
might.
other things that we talk about,
realistically it might, because if you look at all the young cost them as well, if you compare that one day, then you have to consider also then go for the license fee, then go for pay the young regulation fees them, then go for buy, because now SLPT go for the set.
So how fair is this to passenger? Because if you want for license the motor car, not so like on a daily basis you do. I mean, so how fair to we not get motor car?
It's not fair to we. What thing we been they suggest we can do? Take example. We like to go with best practices. We don't walk other side them, and we feel say go walk now. So because we know say feel it can go up in the condom. We suggest them to them, let them set one price, let them adjust transport price once a year, regardless of whether fuel go up a candle. You got for take into consideration, say that it go happen. So whether fuel candle no it go up, it remains the same until that year they can adjust.
Understand. So now, according to which you they say, if whether price of fuel go up or not, now they adjust fuel price every year. Transport price every year, and the adjustment meaning that it for the go up.
It might not go up. Adjustment means in that time you get for look at the cost based on what they happen in the circumstance. That doesn't mean if I go up. It just means that that's the time you look at it. And
is it not something where I feel like I could go back and review for look at this decision we don't take? So because now when fuel price go up, we don't get an agreement on that day. That things go up, and when the fuel price come down, I mean things remain the same. I mean probably they go up safe. I mean how we go put those two together and see that we the one that will not get motor kite. I mean able for because transport people and they spend a lot of money in terms of transportation.
Well, again, this is where I call again the SFPT need to work. They have been in they don't been 2 years now since they don't form that body day. Now they really need for calm work. And if they look at the country against Sierra Leone, our transport sector is not being subsidized, right? If you look at other country then where the transport fare is reasonable for passenger, then it is highly subsidized. You go see like in Ghana and Senegal. Sierra Leone is not. We know they subsidize with fuel again. So how it in so they buy them. So now that's how the government also get for. However big now government in your responsibility for actually for you for provide that service to the citizens them. So where go they for me they able for coming for cushion that effect they on so the passenger then go able to feel say government they help. But in that case, we said and just left a normal to the private sector. First of all, we see 80% of the transport will use now, and our private people and they provide them, except for now we work a fine because which is not fully government because almost inside our private people and then they pay. We don't go for pay for them Boston. So government need for coming, SFPT need for coming for really let the passenger they begin really see the benefit of all waiting they happen inside the transport. So for now, they really at the mercy of God. You come on a street now. For example, you want to go na bow, you go na park. Now wait till them tell you for pay. Even right now they dare say them pay this, you not get no way for check against if not this not the correct price. Because the official price list we don't set. I'm still baffled. It's been 3 days now with this incident that happened. They're not released it.
The only price we see now, Waka Fine will don't go up to 12 release.
Waka Fine
and also ferry
increased
by 14%.
Ferry back they don't release their own price, and it was all happened the same day in that meeting. So this morning I text the ministry again. I said, look, we have been hammered on the radio. Usually when this thing can happen.
So in that meeting, we discuss the official price.
Yes,
So you don't mind for sharing? So you want wait for the ministry?
No. But here's the thing: how it can happen. The thing was very confusing and it's not fine because even it makes even the ministry looks bad. Usually, we don't read about the fuel price, then they call all the transport stakeholders, right? Drivers union, bike riders, keke, passenger welfare, even the traders council. They all go. Ferry and sit down and go and adjust the transport price based on what will happen in the field, right? That day everybody signs and that price is released. Then everybody go know. So no confusion no go there, right? But now this don't happen 3 days. They say now then for I think the price then for be officially released through the Ministry of Information. So and we not see that one day. So now we just baffle waiting to happen because now other people that don't know their own price. And then they go by that one day, and then ferry don't know their own price, but the 90% of the land people that win Bokupas they don't sabi their own price. Now guess then they guess. Them price. Some they don't add. Now 1 leon, some don't add 2 leon. This route here they come with by force. They don't add 3 leons per their own price. So you find waiting government and the stakeholders they all don't agree for.
So what is the reality? Is it government tend for add 1, 2, 3 almost leons government add?
Sometimes,
most often in this situation,
because really, it's not specific. Usually, there's formula they can use, right? And that formula is set by percentage. If the price increased by this percentage, they use that percentage and calculate and add them to all fares. But in this instance, it did not happen that way because one usually they bring some argument and say not to fare no more than you use, and some of them then take some of them route they do some they way a longer, some a short. So then do small adjustments. So it's not like one flat rate across all. Not to say it happened this place. If I tell you so, I go lie. It did not happen that way. But that it needs to come and let people then see. Let people then see and let the guest stop and let confusion, because some passenger themselves they can kidnap and say no until government release then your price, the old price now they pay. Then halala they come. And we don't want that. We don't want that one day. We want to make sanity inside the transport sector. People are willing to pay, but let it also not help for create confusion without not releasing the actual price rates.
So with the other things that we then consider put together with roughly almost this will cost. Is it the increments could be within probably 2 trillions almost?
It go past maybe 2 trillions about that. That usually like and go arrange. Okay, now this will go add 1 million to fare them.
Okay, so from the last one, probably could be 11.
11 or 12.
Which we say.
Yeah, well, okay. Yeah. So actually, because the last time I came here, now that same 10 million I pay from Hillcourt, St. Mary's to here. So now the same 10 million I pay today. So actually, that this post they don't add. It has been the same. They don't maintain them. So usually it's about that range. The only thing we go see some areas then they really abide by that. Then they charge and say like the bike is not really regulated. Bike now you take a transport of convenience. You want to go some side quick. You want you get the willpower for pay. You want to negotiate, you want to meet up. So it's very liberalized. So now that then they do, you were able, you pay, you go. But it shouldn't be that. It's similar with keke. Even though there's a general arrangement for saying that just 1 million increase will they make, some people know they follow them.
All right. We're going to be joined online by Edmond Abu. Edmond Abu, good morning and welcome to the Epic Morning Show. Hello, good morning. All right, we seem to get a little bit of challenge, but we'll try for get to Edmond Abu shortly for make we can't say we your own take. The fuel price don't come out from 25,025 leones to that of 28.5, and it amongst the country then we get they sell fuel in a very high rates. Above $1. So we can talk about that shortly. We'll try for see how we will get connect online and then make we get this conversation going. And,
hello.
Okay, we don't get Edmond online. Edmond, good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Now you get me now? Now you get me?
Yes, we'll get you. Good morning and welcome to the Epic Morning Show.
Good morning, Epic Radio. Good morning. Now you get me now?
Yeah, we'll get you. So is this a shock for you? From 25 to 28?
Well, for me, not a shock.
Okay.
Firstly, you see, the theory don't sad that PRA is not able for defend itself. It's very, very sad. I don't invite them. I don't tell them, say, if they believe in the formula on which they do, let them kind of street, let them kind of public, let them kind of the radio, television, like a peak. One of the grieves. But what they do, then get the set of journalists the way they call, and then go put that price. So firstly, I don't tell when I say the meeting with President B.O.B. All 2 weeks ago with all marketers, that meeting in a crime scene, but sadly now the journalists they will not pay attention. Because they begin wonder what really they go do, they are not from a member see they go get meeting. And they like today not to ban it for they discuss this thing. Now SLPTA, the Minister of Transport, and then PRA, but they all don't afraid. They all need they can discuss. You understand? So that meeting in a be crime scene, and what thing government do? It's very, very bad. Now make me the call on all the public that fear we work a fine put so, and nobody no accept it. As a matter of fact, waiting SL they make waiting Barnett sit down at that studio they talk by right for the sit down they apologize because they all sit down and go set the fare. Except where. How now go set fare? Whose authority? Whose mandate? In the Thomas Nelson, the Noga Metro, just like we say, Sierra Star, now a private company. Just like waiting bus drivers, Poda, Keke. You understand? The Noga the mandate, now Ministry of Transport. But what the Ministry of Transport do? He push them, then a Metro, for let them go set their own fare because now they shape the worker find money. Well,
Edmond, quickly,
I want to,
yeah,
I want,
before you accuse one or two, let's make this, let's get an understanding about how this fuel price they go, how they go up and down within MPI or PRA they use. Now, the fuel is about $70 per barrel, and I go way back to 2022, the price was about $100 per barrel, and if you compare the two price, it's not much from waiting we they see now as a nation. So how PRA they waiting and they use together for make sure so they arrive at a particular price from your experience.
now,
You
Pierre,
get some.
get that question. They, Now, then get that question. They, me know say nobody increment not justifiable.
Why you think say not justifiable?
The increment not justifiable because there is no increment in the world market. We don't know say we are aware of that, and also the exchange rate remain constant. What me know say no more move. Finance minister because the finance bill for 2026 instead that bill the excise duty go up. So una ask them. Not to Edmond, I will get the question. Still, what me maintain fear not be supposed to go up. Even if they be able to introduce that excise duty day. And when I go for follow me, and because I dey do the formula, I go for put on me all my social media handles until when I go follow them because when I go watch them and I go do them. I don't promise the people of Sierra Leone say I go for scatter the formula, the constructor explain the one formula. So there is no justification. There is no justification. The only justification we don't get, they don't increase tax. When I excise duty, we look at the formula. For instance, outside them be they pay, outside them be they take 2 leons excise on petrol, AGO, and diesel. Now it don't go to 5 leons. Kerosene. In fact, we look at the force, we look at the price and formula. You understand? Petrol and diesel, it costs something like $600 and something. Then kerosene, it costs $700. And when we talk about kerosene, we talk about jet A1 kerosene. Now the same formula. But you look at the bottom, the last part, outside they put the figure in bold, then at the retail price, the pump price, you find out say kerosene is 26 and petrol and diesel is 28. So that in itself, then that formula there is a scam. So if you ask them, or if anybody can tell you anything tangible without hearing from them, that is why no government can of public. I mean, they tell them, they're not scared. Then they can't problem, then they can't defend themselves. But look come to the elephant in the room. The elephant in the room, now waiting Metro, waiting Barnett, they don't do. Barnett, they talk, say, then confused, this and that. Number one, I don't tell them, say, they for apologize. One, Metro, a private company, and I don't tell them, as they talk to them, they still sell buy fuel at 24. And in the Thomas, you know that. What's the again not increase now Waka Fine Boss? Today don't make Waka Fine Boss 2 years. Epic Radio, Fambulem. 2 years. Waka Fine Boss begin run from February 2nd, 2024 to February 2nd today, 2026. Now 2 years. As we they talk to the boss, they already come on, you not even reach 25. Thomas know that day. Out of 50 bosses. As we they talk to, they don't collect up to the gross collection about 120 million. I got to scatter down the back again. So Metro no get no right. What they do is illegal. I don't tell Thomas they for apologize to the public. I mean they call on the public. Anybody they work at where they go say work find.
So Edmond, waiting they miss as a nation because Salone they amongst the country then fuel price they up where they above $1 for this new increments about $1.39, $1.40. I mean waiting they miss as a nation we were able to tackle the fuel business up to now.
That is not the government question, not a me own question, and I don't say they don't get justification. So I don't know.
But Edmond, what I say, instead of criticizing governments or holding governments so accountable, I mean there are certain things and we need for make people understand that outside government only gets wrong. Now that's I ask, outside government only gets wrong. That's my initial question. Outside don't get government don't they get wrong?
Listen, if government will what if do, go take the clip. Outside finance minister talk. Then you go to take the clip, waiting Balua talk now in press release. Then you listen about, then you match and then you ask me that question. Say, waiting this person talk, is correct or not correct, or it makes sense.
So at the same time, you suppose what say we say, well, now yeah, government gets wrong, now XYZ government gets wrong. We make within this situation, what is it?
I don't tell you say, listen, you know, if as a matter of fact, feel the canon at the world market. As a matter of fact, now just as sometimes some of the journal, we have to pay attention. As at last week Sunday, Leone and Aminata they sell at 22. Then I don't care. I know you know aware about that. We post on social media on here.
Go ahead.
Because sometimes una keep be overwhelmed with other issues. And this one, I make us say this condo de mama, and at the ask all Sierra Leoneans, including the media, una for they pay attention to what they suffer you where they talk to me so. What they punish you? What they for make, when you wake up in the morning, if you get for give picking 15 euros for transport, now you get for give 20 euros. Then the for they pay attention to.
So Edmond, it's a concern for every salon people, including me, Sefia. But the two I ask now, how do we move away from here? How we get this thing solved? And I make ask you, say, waiting na this problem from you don't get experience in terms of fear na this country. You don't advocate for the longest of time. I mean, so outside government they miss them. Make we know say this not the mistake of government, and we all put hands on deck and push the country go before and see that such thing no go happen again. Because as I say, within among country, then we feel price they up, and domestically or locally to put it, it's difficult for things to happen within the country.
Yeah, what they do this program? Yeah, I want for the part of this program, take the program done. Yeah, in case of any questions, for I respond. I don't tell you say the two way don't move. The only movement we me see.
Okay.
Now the finance bill where the Minister of Minister of Finance, and what the Minister of Finance do? If Namina the Minister of Finance, not also you roll out excise duty. Because they expect say you go for increase your own tax by trillions for a liter, then you come on and do you can't tell people no, not to trillions. Now one more because the ceiling be there 27. So what really happened from last year, and this is why I keep blaming some of these young people, like even the chief minister. Then people also be able to sell this fuel if you are 22, 23. And they say don't prove it, Monabu, right? You understand? But when you government grab, you say no, you don't want competition. You no want unhealthy competition. Waiting are unhealthy. So you ask me the question, me don't work na wawa in America. America no get floor, no get ceiling. Liberia no get floor, no get ceiling. But anyway, be that as it is, if because we get very dangerous oil marketers. Like MPL, you call them very, very dangerous. So if I put ceiling, so I support the government pandandi. But if the competition, the forces of demand and supply, if the competition between them not begin first for them put the price down, what did they do last year? Then force Aminata, Zala, German, and the other station them for them put the price up. You as a government, you miss that side. You chap. Now they chap. So let the government speak for itself. Not push government, not to mean a government spokesman. All I'm saying, then chap, they missed everything because just imagine. Then I tell you, say the people then go meeting to President Bio 2 weeks ago, and I saw a picture they are aware of that meeting, and I tell them say, waiting chief minister, what that meeting be there about? And I tell people I say, come in the grand cast shadows. It was a TikTok meeting. It was a crime scene. Just after that meeting, there, what you will see now, we see say. And if una know what happen do for left year come out at 30, take on 25, una see all the struggle when native constitution what we do. Una see all what we do. Then go the only meeting. But because president not be the part of that thing, it tell us let all man say I want. So to me, another evidence for this way they say this particular one. Sometimes they go to president, so the pressure wake up people are gonna say, okay, not to the no more, not to be chief minister, not to minister of finance no more, not to be PRA. Now president self aware. So then I made them put the president inside there, or else there was no need for that meeting because these people are cartel. Now profit then they worship. So that one also is another missed opportunity. So now come again to the price. The price not supposed for the other day. Mark you at the time you still ask to miss. At the time when fear be they say from June we put to sweat. Now make they tell people and say native consortium. This dance where people go and dance for their political party, then two political party people for stop her now. When you wake up in the morning, you think about waiting the suffering where they go through. You look at the energy, for instance, where the opposition where they put for other things. They broke the Bogodo Bagara Kandong. Then they put an aya. Then they put up a mobile tariff. They don't care. Now waiting the council to power, they use selfish political ambition. Now nobody they discuss. That in itself now missed opportunity. Edmond go talk, we not go listen because they know say Edmond now small civil society. So going forward, the opposition, one for say opposition they talk say, hey, if we not put this price down, if we not put this bomb tariff on us, we they walk out of parliament. Lord begin gets down the bar. We not get them. So all that is another misopportunity.
Okay. Lord begin.
So Lord begin into the issue. So the increment, government go tell you say, well, the ceiling, because the way government in price in ceiling be the 27, almost not be the price. Now 25.
25, yeah.
So in their mind, I should say they miscalculate. Then they feel say, what did they make at 28? The oil market has then say go bring it down to 26. In their mind, but they must calculated everything. And the whole thing come up bad for them. Now that they look at this, now if I now say, now we advocacy and then they play the thick. I invite Epic Radio, I invite Slick Radio for them go na Zala. On a Zala say don't begin putting you down. Waiting MP Leone Malado, waiting they no want. They no one let anybody sell below the price. In fact, they even threaten it. PRA know this. So what does this mean? It means that we not get a government where really they sorry for when they should try with. We not get a government where they look at the people and not say, if this thing go up, for instance, I first born the council, what are the ramifications? Feel like a composite demand, they get affected. Look what in Thomas Barnett there, the one who are gonna this. Look what they don't do. Imagine, after they speak, then they still buy fear at 24. Look what they don't do illegally.
Is it
no right?
Barnett, you have to respond to this.
No,
Madam.
30 seconds quickly.
You get almost minutes. I mean, I yonder one come. I they tell people and say, whether you respond, you not respond. The message one like if not, the people and keep put as message today. Anybody will ask you for 12 leons that work fine boss, not pay 8 leons. But you wait for Minister of Transport. Because waiting then don't do so, waiting Thomas they don't do so. It's illegal and he very well know because you don't listen to this sector for long.
All right, so you allow make you respond now, Edmond. You don't hear everything Edmond say. I mean, one way to not do the negotiation was illegal. Worker fine from 10 to 12 was illegal.
Wait to not do the power. Wait to the power.
So Edmond, give a chance to respond, yeah, please.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Let me make something very clear. MTC or Wakafine, I've been really careful to discuss Wakafine on the capacity of passenger welfare. But since then they come and go share with a question, people they made them know. Not to MTC get authority for set fare. You use Wakafine, you go no say Wakafine get their own ticket when they use. MTC not get nothing for do with ticketing. We know the its price, we know they put under nothing. We get a ticket, people them when FPMS and they call themselves now then they collect fare. Now they're your responsibility now. So
the difference between whether they collect and whether they
exactly the how they collect the fare is different. MTC not get nothing. So sometimes Edmond don't know this because again it don't say
whether they state the give price for worker fine. That's
okay, exactly. SLPTA. Now they're responsible to set fares. That is the law.
Okay. So what happens? Both worker fine and
exactly. Okay. So again, what they talk sometimes when they talk, let you know information. When you don't know information, you they mislead the public, and sometimes enough and let we sensationalize issues. Let me tell you what happened in that meeting. If worker fine come, we go in a meeting, they don't set the price. Worker fine then release their own statement based on the price that they set. Again, Mayor Edmond called the Ministry of Transport and make it know say if that meeting did hold any price and not don't change, and then say, may they ask, may they confirm if now Metro do that for them. Say Metro did not. He was not in that room. He not been there at that meeting, but he's misleading.
So the point is whether or not Metro will give Edwin, hold on, whether or not Metro will give price or not, but there's a change in price.
There's a change in price,
from 10 leons to 12.
Exactly, and Metro did not do that. That happened in the Ministry of Transport, and it was there. It was based on that they then released their own price for tell them people that they use the bus. Metro is not responsible, but when they sell tickets, not we. It's what they sell ticket is quite different from we are just operating. That is how that bus can say.
Metro. Yeah, ticket company different.
Yeah, but if Metro if they release they still get for make the ticket and SLPTA and then get the contract with the people there where they do the ticketing. So now if until they authorize them for change that ticket price day before Metro the user. So we have nothing to do with that. There is nothing. So today in let Metro car we say they put that price to 12. Not to we they do ticketing.
No,
Now SLPTA and then get the contract with the fare collector for ASML.
Hold on, Edmond.
That is it.
Hold on,
Edmond,
allow the land, please.
Because sometimes when you don't understand information,
allow the land, you get
understand.
Edmond, sorry, Bennett, hold on.
This is what it does.
Edmond, allow the land, you will get you buy it.
Yeah, but
allow the land, please.
Not for halala. Understand the situation. Like, you don't tell me, I say, I don't change this. So I mean, say, I understand about the project, maybe even a pass. So now they tell them, say, it's different whether they set the fare as to that they operate. So even if Metro grab today, they say, I go put that fare at the door. Not to we they get for set the ticket price. Now SLPT and then get that contract there for tell the people then for set waiting the ticket price go be for Metro. We are just operating. Make it call self epic confirm from the Ministry of Transport if this price came from them or not. And that what they say.
All right, so Edmond, you will respond shortly in 1 minute.
Wait, this thing didn't make sense. Look, ticket company they get 15%. Metro they got 53%. SLPTA they get 12%. Fleet renewal is 20%. We make all that format they in no. You understand? And they go give you 100%. The man they don't collect 120 million.
So, but the point they make is not a Metro they set price. It's according to what I'm saying, SLPTA they set price.
The instability ticket company. This way come on, not to the ticket company in name it come on for Metro.
No.
Not to SLPTA. PTA company, now it's different company.
Okay, so what you talk the press release we come out say Waka fine bus to go to 12 units. It's from not SLPTA, not from Metro.
Exactly. And it was based on the information we come from the ministry. That is all. You are just informing the customers that they happen. So see, so call the ministry and confirm. So this one,
Edmond, what you want to do? Okay, gentlemen, hold on. Edmond, what you do? We will listen. Yes, I'll come.
You know what to make them afraid? You know what to make SLPTA afraid? But you know you will never have them on the studio. They are hiding.
Okay.
I don't show you. Let it tell me say not to 53% of what it. Let it Thomas tell me say not to 53% they collect. Let Thomas deny me.
Edmond, we're not going to go to the intricacies of a company. I'm not going to go into your company and ask hide the
Edmond.
Yeah, let's stop doing that. Let's stop doing that.
Gentlemen, hold on. Okay,
it's not fair to the company.
So, Bennett, hold on. So, Edmond, okay, Edmond, what we are going to do, we report and go across the streets of Freetown, make we listen to people in concern with it is.
The people that so far.
Yeah, so make we listen to them now. Make we listen to them. We'll join you shortly. Make we listen to them, and then when we come back, we'll continue with the program. Stay tuned.
This where they increase the fuel, like it really they affects we the people so at least with the big papa governments, if there is any means for let the left farm like how the fuel be there, like at least it go help with the people because we don't appreciate them how it be there that 25 billion, at least the transportation be there in that normal price. But transportation don't increase the price, they say fare longer. Like for example, like today I take transport when I'm from Charlotte Street for Canada, so they tell me saying a 6 loan, but I be pay 5 loan, they say fare longer. So I believe say if the fuel can come back, then definitely that's how go reduce the price and it go everybody and everybody go benefit from them.
This one I go and I know I give him 20 loan, he give me 5 loan change. Now I say, hey, sir, he will put 6 loan he take 15 loan man from Bobo for go to okay. Affect we. But for the option already.
Well, actually, it really affects we the people because nobody expect that. Yeah, because for the increment go just like that and trickle of eyes by the tell way the people they on board on transport they tell you say this price now for people. You ask say why they say fare longer. We not aware about it. Maybe they just discuss within themselves, but like some of we not aware about it because me not see on social media the time where the fear increase. Like later on, now I get the idea say fear will increase based on the bike way I take. Say the fear will increase so like later on I send a fear station and then conclude say oh yes. With this man they talk now to school. They discover a long distance and get for cost me a lot. Yeah, because normally they pay minimum amount for like reach my destination. Now I think I say I get for hard what I be they pay before. I get for increase the amount. Well, I get for limit Mr. Because if I be the travel satisfy also I be the go and then 4 times, 5 times, I feel I just for this and to 2 or 3 times. Yeah, because the money where I feel I be the pay before, then naturally for pay it don't reach 1-2 step ahead. So definitely I just get for economize what I get so for let it no go.
I know it feel good. I don't feel good. They grab food, they go now left me. So we start to go buy markets now Longley. And they go buy markets and Longley. They pay keke 30,000, but now they tell me for 100,000 now. Me aid with me markets now 100,000 from now to Longley for car cut good. And now the transport way no more. Where the fuel don't go up. So now that's why they affect me now. Oh, I feel like right now the transport. If that the fuel, they put the fuel outside in there, they go better for we. If they go buy markets, if I know they go buy all the car they buy today. Because then they see the markets and so then they add the money. So right now enough money for we right now. They left the fuel outside in the back. They go better for we. Our government put that side, they let the fuel come back. Don't go side in there and then do once.
All right, and plenty thank you to the team for put that material there together. I mean, this not affects one green person, it affects we all. I mean, we get plenty of people in this country where they spend a huge sum of money in terms of transportation. I mean, people who they go walk, look how much they spend. Some man they spend up to 100 millions. I mean, then look at the end of the day, almost people in the take home salary and well, the minimum wage self when I want to not even start it. They start in April. So presently, people in the way they get 800,000, below 800,000. Well, some man they get above than they, but I mean, if 40 to 50% are going to transportation, you therefore look at, you therefore pay us rent, you therefore pay, I mean, school fees. Well, I'm sure you tell me, say, we really live in a magic country. Edmond, I mean, this not a concern. And one thing I wonder we state clear, we spend 3 minutes on this before P calls on it, go 79994993. I mean, the press release come out for Metro. Metro, not to them, they set price for worker fine now from SLPTA. So waiting, are you concerned so far?
But this is not an issue of me concern. Look, there is a difference between SLPTA. SLPTA is a regulator. Metro na private company, just like any, they could say Sierra Star. And also you know that. Now, on a lot to can this way, yeah. So firstly, let we understand say the term fair be the 30 leaves. Now must I be worker fine boss? Let's ask you this innocent question. Now must I be worker fine boss?
Tell me, honest, Edmond.
Good. And you know more than they buy fuel 24 leaves. As at now, they still buy fuel 24 leaves. So why make when fuel go 28 leaves? Why? And then they buy fuel 24. Now 24 they buy. Up till now.
Is it not 24 now they buy fuel?
Edmond, that's not true. Edmond, be careful. This Metro is a private company. So when they kind of public, they can't talk about the private company of things that they not know. No, that
Edmond, just mind what you use, please. He's here to defend. You said that 24. Careful with words. Then
it is a private company. Maybe know that. Maybe.
So Usai Edmond, you Usai Waka fine. Come again. Usai Waka fine the buy fuel 24 units.
Okay, now let's get this one again, yeah. From Calabar town to CBD, now 5 leaves. They next have pizza, shawarma, AC no they say work fine boss. Why for the 12 leaves? From end na the same, then be big boss. From Waterloo, sometimes Calabar town far past Waterloo. From Waterloo to CBD, now 9 leaves. Why work fine for the 12 leaves? And then they buy fuel there. Worker find they buy fuel cheap. Now here's the point. What to me they say? Thomas Manet and the Metro, they're not getting no rights. We don't see any press release from the Minister of Transport, neither from SLPTA, setting the price. And if Thomas you don't under, it talks in a ticket company. We will not see the ticket company, their own farm. The man they name fierce. When I go ask them. Not a ticket company in a Metro that they put that price they will simply, and I want them. Look, I did it. If they spread God, I want them say, una wait for Minister of Transport. Una wait. There is no point because Minister of Transport, SFPCF, will never come to the media. Now, they go for implicate. Now, the implication of the person now. So, firstly, it's illegal. What did they do so? No law, no they will tell you, say, drivers union go set your own price for yourself. Okay, union go set your own price. Then grab, let's say, a pizza, na shawarma, then the service I work fine boss.
All right. Okay.
You understand? So
round up
they
in
know-
in
they-
one
they
minute,
know
Edmond.
right.
One pick calls
They
then.
know right.
Okay.
They know right. And therefore, I tell them say, una wait. Okay, long wait. Let Minister of Transport let him can talk now. Say now 15 years. That is illegal. What they don't do is very very illegal. Therefore, reverse and back and wait. And you as passenger, I say you know passenger welfare. I be the expectant say you for did they tell them say. They ask me say, Edmond,
Thank you.
do I need to be there?
Okay, thank you, thank you so very much, Edmond. We try for pick calls now. Man, it's quick one. Now, we're in this situation where, according to you, say the Ministry of we wait for the Ministry of Information for pull the official price. I mean, when this will happen?
Well, I hope it will happen soon because I don't call. Even this morning, I called again. I said, why the delay in the price list? Because it can happen immediately. So usually they come out the same day.
Okay.
So that has been signed and it did to them, so then go release them. And them, I just can't something we say just now. Other people then always done the ace, then you price them even above which in government they say. You go ask the provincial people, then the bike and keke they see. They know they ever date to waiting government.
So is it not the same thing they don't say?
Not to the same thing we follow, but those are the things we always don't they talk about, right? They say now the price this all man the fuel sale and they pay above. Or even the passenger they say they can demand for pay more than what.
So is concern why Waka Fine no waits for the official release from the Ministry of Information?
We're not ever since I don't involve in that for a long time. This has never happened for say then they do press release for transport in Okomo the same day. It was supposed to be out the very same day. So the ticket people then Metro they don't inform the young customer for say that's the situation based on the meeting and the information we will get from the Ministry of Transport.
So even if the release come out, that the price we will see for Waka Fine.
Yeah, it not change. There's nothing also for saying that's the price. And that make again, let us say again, Metro no get nothing for do with tickets. We now operate the bus. Now the ticketing company there. They make not to Metro staff. The one they sell ticket, they are not Metro staff. The only person who has staff on that bus now with driver. All the other people they not to with staff. We don't pay them. We pay the driver.
All right.
Yes.
Thank you so very much. Well, this is a situation where we find ourselves as a nation. I mean, Waka Fine 12 regions. I mean, ferry increments by 14%, and I mean the transport fares we Minister of Information therefore probably still wait for see some other people and don't be majority don't be pull their own price for themselves, but according to Barnett we expect to see 1 to 2 million increments. So go to pick calls now. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, boy from Godrich.
Boy, you from Godrich. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, I think the Waka Fine need for look into how they do things. Because now government can they put their price list there anytime fuel price go up or it go down. They can pull price list of point to point. So I think the government said this for coming and pull that price list. Also Waka Fine for pull them by themselves. They are not independent in that respect as far as me concerned. So me not profiteering. Now that's me the sense inside this whole thing here. Okay. You can't raise it by 4 leons, you know. So if you bring a car down 7 now, you go bring them back to 8 leons. That's my question. So I think we need to look at this critically. Now a good structure, now a good program, but let them not allow some, I don't know, kind of uncensored approach to certain things. They go pull the program. Thank you.
Thank you so very much, boys. 07999949993. That's the number for be part of the Epic Morning Show. And when you call, please go straight to the point. Hello, go line. Hello, good morning. All right, we missed our caller. Is 07999949993. The number for be part of the Epic Morning Show. And when you call, stay within 1 minute, and we'll talk about the issues. I mean, fuel price don't go up from 25 to 28.5. And look at another caller again online. I'll go online. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Akonze. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. How to get you? All right, I'm afraid we look to get small issues. 07999949993. That's the number for be part of the program. And do you call, move away from your radio set here? Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning. This is Abakar from Fomex.
All right, Bakar from Fomex. Go ahead.
They got this you understand? Edmond Abu They try, but they get more for do. Now, you see which society this way left. Where society be based from first term where they advocate and where they stand up till land and they get.
So, Bakar, we'll talk about the issues. Low left, Edwin, we'll talk about the issues.
The issue. What are they saying? I will tell you to me life. I swear to Allah, this is the first government this way. They don't care about we the ordinary citizens. They never want to know how they live. If you check like the one on wall, fear not go up, fear not shut in. Even when you check again, nothing not do fear. And whose explanation whether people are going to tell me why fear not go up to this range? Then people here come, they meet fuel 6,000 for liter, 6 million for liter. The SPL to 30 million. Then put a number to the price way easy for people then. And this work I find we council now the most value motoka ever we salon ever get. The company we get is they don't pull the money, they don't get money past all the companies they ever they don't make huge money from here to Calbaton, from here to Lumley. People in the 10,000 they reduce them to 8,000. Where price go up only 1,000, let people raise the price to 12,000. So people never go suffer. Even when that 8,000, the people they grumble. And then the ordinary people when are in the one transport, then your price is 5,000, they 4,000.
Thank you so very much.
Why this work I find for value? Now the value this work I find the same to we. Who say where this work I find will improve for we?
Thank you so very much. I'm afraid we have to cut it short. 079 994 993. Stay within 1 minute when you call and make your points quickly. Will be other callers then chance for call. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, my brother.
Good morning, Namza.
Thank you very much. To be honest with you, then if you buy the quacky on a say Donald Trump, now who support them is disappointing. And the same thing to this government. That we suffer for them, that we vote for them. What you make that is see me asking one by the Maya. Then Maya where they go and enjoy so that we did the dirty job for them. We did not tend to realize that. I might say these guys are wicked.
So how do we address this?
No, the premise
you get 1 minute. Yes, you get 1 minute.
They're wicked in a sense. They suffer people. I make say God go let accountable. Because if you look Waka fine for where they don't mismanage them. Because if you count 50 bucks, they say 49 run. Check how much bucks they run up at Waka fine, how much money they don't put. Then they deprive other people for the Waka fine because of selfish interest. Now from 8 million to 12 million, then go put price for themselves. Let's say unfortunate this country they got. They people are wicked people. They do it deliberately. And I tell you back say, look, today, per same motor transport business, SLRS say they increase today back. Can you imagine? So this government, what in the come for now so far the come for some people. President Bio, you people will put a position of trust. Now so far you come for suffer people. People will suffer me, man.
Thank you so
Never
much.
Say we support you now, don't vote for that. But don't this we expect from that.
Thank you so very much.
Thank you, my brother.
All right, 079 994 993. Now the number for be part of the Epic Morning Show. And when you call, please go straight to the point and stay within 1 minute. Slow go online. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning. Who are you talk to?
It's now Marcos the call from Kisi.
All right, Marcos from Kisi. Go ahead. Stay within 1 minute, yeah?
Yeah, but I want the first question what they ask, when Waka find Canada this country, when they start for one, almost they meet fail. Almost they meet fail when they begin one. Because according to what me understand, I think that be the same 28.5 when they meet fail. You understand? Then number two, you see this country, God, the whole politician that then they know say next world in the world. They know that. They know bring say next world in the world. But this kind of thing, we don't check on other people side them. Some of us say we don't go back to school, we'll check. But nothing no go up. These guys in those days enrich themselves, they try to destroy the people of this country. Is that fair?
Thank you.
God D.
Thank you so
Thank you very much.
All right, 079 994 993. Now the number for be part of the Epic Morning Show. Log online quickly and pick another call. After it will take 3 more calls. Hello, good morning.
Hello?
Good morning.
Yes, sir. Yes, Ivan. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, Malaika Stevens Candidates Forward.
All right, Malaika. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, God bless you. Well, I want to actually ask you, panelists, whether he acknowledge the government supposed for the pay subsidy for men still in there, especially fuel for cushion the hardship of the public, because I believe saying that the public they employ them, put them in positions of trust.
Okay.
So, but allegedly, let me make it clear to me, because it is alleged that the government is supposed to get percentage. So actually, I want to clear that one day. But whether Metro or SLPTA, government are the driver. And if we come to understand, say, the business people will meet the president for a meeting, whether it be day or another day, then at the end of the day, we'll get a sheet of price and fuel. Like how that guy they talk, Edmond, Mr. Sagua believe that they are aware and they acknowledge. So that is it. So I want to make clear that allegations to government, whether they pay subsidy or at times they can get percentage from the prices where they go up and come down. Thank you very much.
Thank you so very much. We'll take 3 more calls. And there's 079-994-993. We will take 3 more calls. I appreciate if the callers will use 3 minutes wisely. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Pamusa, good morning.
Thank you. And first of all, last year this na rock then the rock we. We say they go put fuel pan 28.5. The 500 loans change. Is there? Then a big rocks first to with the Sierra Leoneans. You know say you not get coin. Then you go fuel price to 28.5. What the 500 loans? How we drive and then get for the getter? Eh? When you ask for the legi? And I tell Mr. Edmond, boku tenki, like what gain more knowledge. And I know say na the only man what he say he talk for the Sierra Leoneans. And what he stand for the Sierra Leoneans, God will guide and protect you. Thank you very much.
Thank
they don't come on, they don't go to Wakafine. Wakafine will not they talk boku. We know they think about Wakafine again. I know say Wakafine they by themselves. And now they want to put price by themselves now they sabi. You see? Well, no, Wakafine come for cash offer the Sierra Leoneans. Not to help them, can help
Thank
to
you.
God. When government start then begin put price, pampuda, keke, bike. Una left them.
Thank you so very much, Pamusa.
It's so painful to God.
Thank you. All right, thank you so much, Pamusa. 079-994-993. 2 more calls and time for the first segment of the Epic Morning Show. Marion Judge, all sets for the second segment of the show. Quickly, logo online. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, Ivan, good morning.
Commander Jibu, good morning.
Ivan, my brother, Uda, chef. Well, Ivan, you not journalist, you don't have that radio. You don't behind the mic. You don't read the conversation between Edmond Abu with your panelists. But I ask them, if they get the authority for go talk press release rather than the Minister of Transportation, what in Libya for police were? If they show them an illegal price they put. And he talk here and say, now 100 staff then gets our fine. So they can then 3 and 4. So they not they pay them. So now inside this increase where they do so now they pay themselves. Ivan, this country, so Mr. Mandela answer, he didn't get the right for go announce price when the minister government not do.
All right.
Ivan, you don't see now. You don't get the view of the people.
Thank you.
Yeah, you all what is up. And anything will concern the market. If anybody want to do manipulation for that, he say let the market in the suffer. What go only with responsibility. Now, me this case I don't go for Ivan. You don't get the factual side, you know.
Thank you so
much. You don't
much.
interview the public.
All right.
On my head to him.
Thank you so very much.
Thank you for it too.
Thank you so very much, Commander Jibu. All right, thank you. All right, 079-994-993. We'll take one last call and that's try to wrap the first segment of the Epic Morning Show. Logo online quickly. Hello, good morning.
Hello, morning.
Morning. Who did talk to?
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Who did talk to?
Me would be so Iseka Fufana from all the way and bring you tackling.
Okay, go ahead.
I did do.
Thank God, boss.
This is so sad, so shameful for that. So I don't know what they call now this country. Some people they see so no more, they just do what they feel for do. I don't know what to happen. But what are they try for talk? I advise the big one them where they in the country, but let know see now the people that in the road. Therefore very be careful. Not to all man they just take so no more, then do what they feel for do.
Okay.
That is so very sad, so very sinful na the country. All the time now, wetin feel no more na they do na the country. I don't know what's happen.
Thank you.
So me they beg them for like do as for yard for we the people them we not get. As I they say, thank you very much. And that is stop.
Thank you so very much from Taglin. We appreciate your call, and all the callers and stuff we call, we appreciate you so much. And Thomas, you don't listen to the callers. They're low. If you could spend like 1 minute in responding to those callers.
So because most of them actually talk about the legality of the release, so that press release, which that one Metro will take in your responsibility for that one, because again, I make this very, very clear. He's a seven journalist. For me, you can confirm from the Ministry of Transport for say that's not the price, not to work a fine set price for themselves. When I all know that they made the public clearly know that one in a SLPT.
You know, certain question where I will ask you, it will be above you, because me say why make the Ministry of Transport no pull the list rather than send on to the Ministry of Information?
Okay,
so that's another question.
I ask because usually the I think maybe they decide for use the information now.
Information, okay.
Yeah, because you know, for may input them out. Because usually hype they happen. In fact, before they left the meeting, we could all snap all today our phone and share. But Ferry they on the out. It's the same day all of us did it. So until they don't get contention, but they don't come out. So now I can tell them, I say, because what it does is also putting the ministry in a bad light, because when I just release them, when I release at the same, they change at the same price with the C.
And so that means technically now they give work of Metro and that of things.
Now based on the meeting what will happen, Metro what just did, they just inform the young customer they say that so don't happen. So then maybe they should have voted. In that case, I agree. But nothing not change. Where the price go on at the same price. In fact, you actually see some side and they don't add even more than Wakafai, because people are not made and skip good Wakafai because they talk for all passenger. Because now Wakafai is a target for all man. Maudi with the upline if only use Wakafai, the comparable Wakafai. But you don't look at upline prices. Some they don't from
the way they talk, you seem for get more allegiance to Wakafai.
No, because the reason
instead of the passenger, because
the passenger,
so you need for the talk for them.
Exactly. That's the reason why we did it, for actually advocate for the passenger. So we look at the passenger, but we also part of being the welfare and advocating for passenger. We also want Wakafine for maybe sustainable, because one, then they provide service, just like all other transport. Because if they pack that completely full, the amount of people when the transport it's a lot. We also want them to be sustainable. So let's also look at them and other people that already provide the transport services. So we make sure say when them release the fare, affordable for all of us. But all these things is triggered by the fuel. Now transport people then.
Okay, thank you. Edmond, quick one with the round up.
Yes, you they get me now?
Yes, go ahead. Low round up in 60 seconds, please. We get to our program.
Is it Thomas now become the secretary in our cafe and a board member? So now I make it a talk for them. So I'm not surprised. Now become the secretary for more than a year.
Okay.
Not get that declare. Number two, let Thomas to say what did them do so. Now set them and I didn't want them. So what me final party message when they get me?
Yeah, go ahead quickly. When they get you,
let nobody not pay 12 million to work fine. Minister of Transport not afraid, they're not afraid. They hide from them.
So Edmond, if at the end of the day government pull say na 12 millions, why you go say they not pay? We at least it don't be official statement now.
No, and not gonna put on 12 millions. See then at the second bad day. I want to the look work a fine boss at second bad day. They begin.
No, but we supposed to get official statements from government pretty soon according to what it says. So if government say 12 millions,
not a Minister of Communication for Duam, the Minister of Transport, and then get that right day. Minister of Communication go communicate them, but I'm very sure I'm ashamed of the shame, and I'm afraid of the afraid.
Go round up in 30 seconds quickly.
Even if they get for increase, ever the 12 news, because they forget question, because and I'll go pray and they make 12 news, because then they give me more zeal for expose them back more.
Thank you so very much.
Nobody, so please, 1 second. Nobody not for pay 12 news now can find. Anybody will ask you, at the ask passenger will affect them.
No, Edmond, no. Well, no, use this medium for sending kind of message. Edmond, thank you very much. We have to cut it short there, and whatever I think Edmond say, we get a disclaimer on that side. Represents we are told. I mean, the law get you on side for play, so you can obey and complain later. So we're not going to continue that conversation. So